In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto.
Crypto fam, it's your boy CryptoKeeper. How is everybody this evening? I already know the answer to this. So the answer is everybody is freaking out, right? Everybody's looking at the markets and they're saying, oh my gosh, Keeper, what is going on? And yeah, you know what? I don't have the answer for you, but I kind of do at the same time. So we're going to get into that in just a minute. If this is your first time in the debate crypto land over here on YouTube, make sure that you guys smash the likes, make sure that you subscribe. We appreciate all the support. It's generally myself and my business partner, Miguel, BlockchainCrusader, but he is not here this evening. Don't worry, he will be back soon. Hello, DCA fam. If you guys are looking to get more involved with a group, we've got Debate Crypto Academy. Make sure that you guys check us out. The links are going to be down below the video. And again, just make sure you smash the like button. It's literally the one thing that you can do for YouTube that says, hey, this is where it's at. Hey, this is where it's at, right? Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Let's check out what the markets are doing first, right? So, drum roll, please. What do you know? The entire market is down 5.38%. We went from incredibly green today. I shouldn't say incredibly green today, but we went from some nice green, right? And no, not this kind of nice green, you bad people, you. No, I'm just kidding. Down 5.38% currently, but we were definitely up a few percent for sure earlier. And we're going to look at that on Market Cypher in TradingView here in just a minute. But excuse me, we're down almost 5% on Bitcoin. We are down 6.5% on ETH. Guys, I want to let you know, I'm really close to getting liquidated. All right. So that everybody can have a, have a good laugh at my expense. I am very close to getting liquidated, but hey, it wouldn't be the first time. It probably won't be the last time. And it's my fault for pulling the stop. So 6.5% down there. Tether holding strong at $1. Let's go Tether. Binance Coin down 8%. Cardano 8.3%. XRP, so Solana's down 9%. XRP's down 5%. Terra Luna's down 4%. And Polkadot rounding out the top 10 is at down 7.29%. Guys, the reality is the markets look like absolute crap. All right. And if you expected anything different with the news that we're going to talk about here in just a minute, then maybe you're, kind of crazy. Okay. We're going to talk about why these markets are down here in just a minute. This evening, just to kind of give you a quick rundown, we are going to talk about what's going on. Why are these markets dumping? Okay. We're going to talk about a huge Solana rug pull. We're going to talk about some play to earn gaming, right? So this is going to be three things: play to earn, Solana rug pull, and what the heck is causing all the chaos. Okay. So let's jump on over to TradingView real quick. Let me share my screen over there on the TradingView and see what's going on. So I have the 4-hour chart pulled up here on Bitcoin. And if you'll notice, I'll zoom in a little bit over here. We have a massive red candle and then another big red candle. But here's the difference, right? We've got Market Cypher pulled up. Market Cypher has a red X with a blood diamond above it. That generally means big trouble, at least in the short term. You can see the momentum wave going down to the bottom. We've got a red dot on the momentum wave. The freaking bottom fell out of the RSI. Guys, there is nothing pretty about what's happening in this chart. Let me look at the hourly. Let me kind of zoom in a little bit here. Oh, man. I mean, literally, if we go all the way back, look at this. We go back to this afternoon at, I don't know. Let's see, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, 10 hours ago. So noon, right? 5 o'clock UTC, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We were literally up at like 43.4. Folks, we're down below 40 and we're still dropping right now. Okay. So yeah, so and as we go, let's go even a little closer. The 15-minute stair step down, not looking good. And guys, below 40, if we close out below 40, I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to have a lot of support. We just don't. There's just not a ton of support. There's some support at, I think, 37.5. I think is right around where that number is. But yeah, if we close convincingly below, we might be in a little bit of trouble. So before we jump into what's going on with Mother Russia, which is what is going on here, guys, today is Russia. Let me check out the chat. Guys, just so you know, super chats are on if you guys want to make sure I see something tonight, or if you just want to support the channel. I love you guys. I appreciate it. Drop it into the chat. Let's see here. You said you just saw a notification. Did this live just start? Yeah. So, Michael, the live just started here recently. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Munchies, hey, thank you for the reminder about how close we are to that liquidation point. Appreciate ya. Sean, hey, Sean, I love that you call me this, brother. Good evening to you, Sean. Sean loves calling me sensei. I like it. You're in the car now, but you're listening as you drive. Just be careful. Don't be there's no reason to, I listen. I've been told a time or two that I'm dashingly handsome. Okay. Oh, it doesn't count when I stand in the mirror and tell myself, never mind. Okay. So yeah, just, you don't need to be watching. Just listen. Woosah. All right. So let's see what else we got going on. They're going to continue. Patricio says they're going to continue to go down. Stocks crashed dramatically today as well. Well, stocks crashed and everything crashed just a little while ago for one. Hey, listen, let me ask you something. Drop a 1 in the chat if you think that the price action right now is due to Russia. And we're going to talk about it in just a second. Drop a 2 if you think that there's something else that's causing the chaos in the markets. But I will tell you that I'm going to go ahead and drop what I think is going on here. Oh, that's a 1. That's correct. I dropped a 1 in the chat because I believe Mother Russia is absolutely a problem. And actually, I got to tell you, I hadn't even seen. I was kind of putting the stream together, and I want to do a shout out to Meg BZK. Brought up the Russia thing, and I jumped over and took a look at it. So, Meg, if you are watching, I appreciate you for throwing that out there. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. Crypto Al says, Russia crypto ban? No, not that at all. Actually, probably quite worse. We're going to get into that in just a second. Everybody's saying 2? 2 means you don't think Russia's causing this. I'll be interested to see. Hey, listen, if you dropped a 2 in the chat, tell me in the chat, what do you guys think is causing this massive, not massive, but this big sell-off right now, right? Just let me know what that looks like. So Sauce Boss, thank you for the super chat. Says, I'm so glad you went live. I'm alone and freaking out. So listen, let's check on this real quick. Okay. Let's click over here. Let me share my screen here. Okay. Where is, aha. Let's see. Oh, is this my, I apologize, guys. I had, okay, here we go. Mother Russia. Oh, this is not actually what I wanted to share, but it says, Biden warns Russia will pay a heavy price if Putin launches Ukraine invasion. Okay, so let me double check, make sure you guys can still see this because Miguel's not on here. Yep, I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you guys too so that you can see a little better. All right, so Biden warns Russia will pay a heavy price if Putin launches Ukraine invasion as it happened. All right. The president clarifies comments from Wednesday on Ukraine, Russia. I'm not even going to try to say this guy's name, but he criticizes Biden's minor incursions remark. Mitch McConnell condemned for comments about black voters, blah, 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 blah. Let's scroll down here. Let's check this out. Oh, boy. Okay. So today's political recap, right? So 10 hours ago, Biden clarifies. Joe Biden sought to clarify his comments from yesterday about a potential Russian invasion of Ukraine after the U.S. president appeared to downplay the threat of a minor incursion into Ukraine. Speaking at the start of the meeting on infrastructure, Biden told reporters moments ago, I've been absolutely clear with President Putin. He has no misunderstanding, if any, assembled Russian units move across the Ukrainian border. That is an invasion. Biden said such an invasion would be met with a severe and coordinated economic response, which he has discussed in detail with our allies as laid out very very clearly for President. He added, but there is no doubt, let there be no doubt at all, that if Putin makes this choice, Russia will pay a heavy price. And then there's the man himself, Brandon. Biden comments come one day after he seemed to imply that NATO was at odds over how to respond to Russian aggression, depending upon the type of attack that was launched against Ukraine. I think you're going to see that Russia will be held accountable if it invades, Biden said at his press conference yesterday, and it depends on what it does. It's one thing if it's a minor incursion, and then we end up having to fight about what to do and not do, etc. That comment required a coordinated cleanup effort from Biden administration officials with Kamala Harris, Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary, seeking to clarify that the U.S. and its allies are uniting in response to Russian aggression. Guys, I'll be straight with you. I truly know all of the details of what's happening with Mother Russia right now. I really don't. I just know that there is a lot of talk about Russia invading Ukraine. I've got two things I want to say about this. Okay. First thing is, why do we, and for those of you just jumping in, this all relates to crypto. Okay. So a lot of times people jump in and we're talking some sort of political, economic, factors, and they all play into what's happening in crypto. So please don't jump into the chat and say, well, I thought, can we get to crypto? Like we're talking about crypto. Okay. Because the macroeconomic, landscape calls for talks of this nature. Okay. So why do we have to be the big brother to the rest of the world? What do I mean by that? I mean by that, if, I didn't have a big brother. I've got one older sister and two younger sisters. And I was the big brother to my little sisters. And God be with you if you did something wrong to even my older sister, to any of my sisters. I was the big brother. Even though I wasn't the oldest, I was the second oldest. I was the big brother, right? So God help you if that's what you wanted to do. And so what I'm getting at is, why do we have to play that role, right? Why do we have to play that role for the rest of the world? We have our own problems right now. We absolutely, without getting too deep into the weeds, I call where we live right now Narnia. We live in a heck of a time right now. It's scary. I've got a 7.5-month-old daughter, almost 8-month-old daughter. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't live in fear whatsoever. I refuse to live in fear, but I will tell you, I do not like the world that I see when I look outside. I do not like the world that I see when I watch the news. I don't like the world that I see when I talk to someone about the world at large. It's just really sad. It's really sad, the cancel culture. It's really sad. Just on and on and on. I'm not going to need to get into all that. But here's what I'll say. We essentially have to come in and be that big brother to all of these other countries and say, hey, if you do anything, I'm going to come in there and tax that ass. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with it. I don't think that we need to clean up everybody else's mess. People will argue that is our job, right? Well, let me ask you this. Is it also our job to take on the fiscal responsibility of the rest of the world? Yes, we are the world reserve currency. 100%. Nobody could argue that. Okay. But what does that truly mean? Does that mean that we need to take on the economic burden of the rest of the world? No, but do we do it all the time? Yes, we do. We feel that we need to prove to everybody how big and great and grand we are, when we've got our own problems that we need to be handling right now. So I just have a problem with the stuff like this as it relates to Russia for a plethora of reasons. But the main one being, we're not even handling our own problems, but yet we're meddling in others' business. If you agree with that, drop that in the chat. Let me know. Let me know that you think, hey, let's make it simple, as we always do. Drop a 1 in the chat if you think that we should be meddling in others' business, and drop a 2 if we just need to say the heck with that and let people do their own thing. Because I just, man, I hate it. Did somebody say we just went right back up to 40? Let me double check here real quick. Let me take a quick little peek, little look-see. Drum roll, please. Yes, we are back above 40. God, I can't believe I'm on here actively checking to see if we're back above 40. Like this is some like awesome thing. I actually do want us to stay above 40 because I think below 40 we are going to be in a little bit of trouble. Everybody, Heidi's here to cause chaos. Just wanted to that's your friendly reminder for this evening. Don't mess with Heidi. She is here to cause chaos, as she always reminds us. Welcome. We got a lot of DCA fam in the house. Guys, listen, if you're just joining in, please make sure you take an extra second. If you're on mobile, X out, hit the like on the live, or X out of the live chat, hit the like for us. That tells YouTube that you like what we got going on. Guys, let's keep blowing up the chat. You guys are just absolutely killing it tonight. I hope that we're talking some things that you guys are interested in this evening, right? All right, so let's take another step forward. Let's talk about you guys want to talk about a rug pull? Let's talk about rug pull. Yeah, let's talk about a rug pull. We need to do that. We need to call out the scammers. All right, so check this out. God, this stuff irritates me. If you guys haven't figured out from me, one of the things that I hate more than anything, it is deception. It is lying. It is conniving. It is stealing. It is just ugly. It's ugly. I saw way more than enough of that as it related to my old life that I used to lead, right? And the way I used to live as it related to, the drugs and alcohol. I don't want to see it anymore. It's disgusting. So check this out. Solana NFT project rug pulls investors for $1.3 million despite civic, quote, verification. Big Daddy Ape Club scammed would-be investors out of 9,136 Solana, even though its devs were purportedly fully doxxed through the, quote, verified by Civic Pass program. So check this out. This is called Big Daddy Ape Club. Okay, let me pause first of all. Why is everybody gotta like copy all of these other names of these projects? It's the same thing in the crypto space with some of these stupid meme coins. You've seen every name of every different dog out there when a single dog coin, if you will, started to do well, everybody else jumped on. Something about Elon Musk, everybody else jumped on. It's just I don't know. I don't really like it, but hey, here we are. On January 11th, scammers pulled off one of the largest NFT rug pulls in the history of the Solana blockchain. The scammers made off with 9,136 Solana, or around $1.3 million at the time, in funds sent by would-be collectors to mint Big Daddy Ape Club NFTs. Yep. Minor detail, there was no NFTs. And the people behind the Big Daddy Ape Club were able to abscond with the funds despite the NFT drop having been verified by decentralized identity verification company Civic. Civic, I'm going to talk about this for just a second, guys. I won't go too deep into this, but Civic, a San Francisco-based crypto firm that first burst onto the scene in 2015 as an open source identity verification protocol on Ethereum, has refashioned itself as an NFT auditing and verification service on competing blockchain network Solana. Civic announced in late December that it had, quote, verified the Big Daddy Ape Club through its Verified by Civic Pass program. The company says it designed the program as a free service for creators to verify their real world and build trust within their communities. But it was the trust that the Big Daddy Ape Club exploited. And Civic now says it's working with law enforcement to track down those responsible for the scam. Guys, why? Why can't we just have more people that say, you know what? I believe I can run a successful business. I believe in myself. I'm willing to work hard. I'm willing to do something to change the narrative. This is 2022. And listen, you don't even have to leave your freaking house to make money at this point. You'll hear me talk about my construction company, so obviously I'm leaving the house for that. But that's totally separate of. But the reality is, as hopefully our business continues to grow here, at some point maybe I won't have to, quote, leave the house as I build the studio down in the basement. I get a beautiful full studio here, but as we build out the basement and put the studio down there, maybe I get Miguel to move up to OHIO And, maybe we start running things out of the studio here. Maybe we, use one of my offices, whatever the case may be. Right. Um, what I'm getting at is why can people in this day and age just not like do something legit? It's just disgusting. It really does bother me that there are so many scammers, right? So many freaking scammers. So, at any event, Solana has got it going on just like everywhere else. I guess where there is a way to make money and deceive people, people are going to do it, right? It happens all the time. I think it's really freaking sad. But, here we are. We got a lot of twos in the chat, right? I love it. I love it. I love it. We're up above 40 on Femex. Good to hear. I'm just going to check in with the chat real quick. Heidi says we're on a roller coaster ride. And you know what? Bobby, thank you for saying this. Thank you for saying this. Guys, we are still the greatest country. You know what, Bobby? I tend to agree with we are the greatest country as it relates to opportunity. But if things continue the way that they are, I want to show you something real quick. I want to show everybody something real quick. Check this sweatshirt out. That's right. It says think while it's still legal. Okay. We're getting there, right? I served this country, United States Marine Corps, hoorah, devil dogs. And we are getting to a point where we are being absolutely silenced. There's things that I say on TikTok, silenced. Things that I'll say on here, demonetized. You can't say that. You can literally, we're at a point right now where almost everything that has been told to us over the last 2 years has been a lie on both sides of the street, right? I'm not even claiming one side of the street or the other, right? I'm just saying that our news media has lied to us extensively. And now, we can actually quote our governing bodies, if you will, word for word, and it gets silenced. It's scary. It's downright scary. So yes, I believe, Bobby, we do live in the greatest country in the world as it relates to opportunity to accelerate our lives, to be successful, to win long term. But if things don't change soon, I don't know how much longer we're going to hold that title, right? Make sure you guys smash up the likes. Guys, if you are interested in getting to know myself, getting to know the DCA fam, there's a bunch of them in the chat a little bit better, sign up for Debate Crypto Academy. We have got private seminars every Sunday, and ultimately our goal is to educate you some more so that you can make better decisions as it relates to your crypto portfolios. That's the goal, right? We've got a fantastic Telegram group. We've got Crypto 101, which will take you from zero to hero as it relates to, understanding the basics of crypto. We've got all of our old seminars. Guys, there's a lot there. And then obviously the private seminars. So we would love to have you. And then make sure to smash up the likes. All right, let's dive back into the chat. And then we're going to talk a little play to earn gaming here in just a second. I've actually got a couple games that I want to talk about, and one of which I'm not going to announce tonight. DCA fam, we're going to be talking about it on Sunday. So just wait for that. You guys are going to hear it there first. And we've got a cool little game plan. So let's check it out. Wow, Solana's all the way down at 126. Woo! Man. Let's see here. What does this say here? Let me check this out. David says, I can show you on paper why we should not help other countries, but truly it's the right thing. My opinion. Yeah, David, I think it's one of those things that you could absolutely probably see positive inflows and outflows on both. You know what I mean? I think you could make and here's the thing. My problem nowadays is that you can't have a healthy discussion, right? I should be able to talk to you. I should be able to openly talk about some of my views. It's my YouTube channel, right? I'm the one putting time into it. You guys decided to subscribe and follow, right? So I should be able to talk like that. However, even if you guys, weren't upset about it, I can't. I can elude. You guys can get a pretty good idea of maybe where I stand on things, but I can't openly say it. And that's YouTube. And that's sad, right? We do have First Amendment rights and among others. And I do hate that those are taken away from us. But yeah, I think you could have a good discussion about pros and cons. And I think almost everything in life has pros and cons. So David, thank you for throwing that out there. I absolutely believe that we could have a great discussion on that on both sides. Yeah, maybe it's something we can do sometime. Maybe it's something we can do. Let's see here. Sean says, I have the worst timing. Great topics being discussed. So I had to pull the car over for a minute to type. Dude, you are amazing, Sean. I'm really glad that you're here, man. I'm super glad that you're here. Danny says, that's dedication, Sean, right? I'm with it, bro. I'm totally with it. So yeah, guys, I somebody asked what the hoodie says again. It says think while it's still legal is what it says. So yeah. What else we got going on here? Oh, we got another super chat. James. Thank you, James. Appreciate you, brother. Says grow the biz, bro. Thank you very much. That's a James is one of the OGs to the DCA fam. So shout out to James. I need, you know what I need? I need one of those air horns that Hotep Jesus has. I need, listen, you know what I need to do? I need to remember this. I need to get out my MIDI controller. For those of you that are familiar with music, I mix beats and stuff. I need to put together a couple of my own little, you know what I mean? Like just like a little bit of something for when I want to shout something out, have our own. He's got like the air horns that like play in the background. I think it's pretty dope. Yeah, no, definitely appreciate you, bro. Thank you. A couple more chats, and then we're going to move on to some play to earn gaming. Now, I have my thoughts on Afghanistan, and we should have gotten out of there, but the manner in which we pulled out of there in utter chaos and the Taliban taking back the keys made us look, that's, I think, an understatement, right? So, yeah. So, at any event, let's move on. Let's talk about a little bit of play to earn. Let me share my screen here. Man, I'll tell you, it's hard when Miguel's not around. I can't share screens as fast. He can't. I got to make the move myself. I got to find stuff. I mean, man, you never realize how important somebody is until they're not here, right? No, I'm just kidding. I've always known how important Miguel is. I do have to find. Here we go. Which one is it? Yep. Okay. Here we go. So let's talk about this. What are play to earn games? I'm not going to go too crazy into this, but I've got a couple games I want to show you guys. Okay. Simply put, play to earn games are video games where the player can receive rewards with real world value. Pause. The reason that I'm explaining this is because we do have a lot of new people to the space, and our channel is all, listen, I don't care where you're at within the spectrum. If you've got to hear some things that you already know, fine. Repetitive nature, not a bad thing for education, right? If not, I know that when I first got into the crypto space, people made so many assumptions that, when you get on and start listening to something, there was just a lot of assumptions made. And I try not to make those assumptions, right? I want people to understand that I'm here to educate. I'm here to help. Drop in the chat if you ever have a question. If I ever say something that you just don't understand, I will try to get to it. So while people have been earning money from playing video games for many years through practices such as gold farming and unofficial marketplaces for in-game items, the emergence of blockchain technology and NFTs literally changed the game. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are cryptographically unique tokens that can be used to prove ownership of content such as images or music. In blockchain games, they enable users to take ownership of in-game items such as virtual clothing or plots of land. Okay, so that's kind of an overview of, hey, what is, play to earn, what is play to earn gaming. So check this out. This is right here. All right. So let's talk about the top 5. Now, listen, guys, this is an article, okay, but it does have some good stuff on here, and so I want to show that to you. Top 5 best NFT and crypto games to invest and explore in 2022. We've got Battle of the Guardians, RaceFi, Rainmaker, Polygonum. I don't know that I'm even saying that right, but let's go through a few of these, right? One of these in particular I'm going to point out, and it's actually, we're going to do it last. It's this one. It's Battle of the Guardians, okay? We're going to talk about that one last. I want to show you some stuff on that. We've got RaceFi, okay? RaceFi is a comprehensive NFT automobile racing ecosystem in which players may race or own portions of the game and earn. All aspects of the game can be owned are in the form of verifiably owned NFTs. RaceFi is the Solana ecosystem's first AI ML vehicle racing game. Players can play to earn blockchain games and money in RaceFi's metaverse by playing various ranked game modes or by owning in-game property. Guys, if you're into racing, this is actually a super cool. Let me see if I can pull this without. Yeah, I think I can. I'll show you kind of what some of the. I'll pull these up and show them to you real quick, right? So here's kind of an overview, right, of what you got going on. You're able to buy land in here. You're able to race. You're able to buy cars, right? You're able to buy basically racetrack land, cars, actual land, gas stations, garage, billboard land. This is a big deal, guys. I know it seems crazy, but think about how massive. Take a second and think about how massive some of these games are that are played. Think about if you could own one of the buildings, even just like one of the buildings in Call of Duty, right? What if you were able to own like a certain spot in Call of Duty and maybe there was like ammo, like you had to pick up ammo at a certain place and you actually owned that ammo, that plot that dispersed ammo to people and they ultimately like had to pay for it. How dope would that be? Right? I don't know. I just think it'd be cool. So number 3, Rainmaker. All right, let's check out what this one is. And actually, I just realized it didn't even click over and show you guys. I'm an idiot, by the way. I apologize. It didn't even click over and show you guys what what it looked like. I clicked onto it and thought that it was showing you guys. I'm just going to get into the last one here. Then you got Polygonum, real money system. Polygonum is a multiplayer survival simulation game where players may purchase and trade in-game objects, create their own regions, form communities, and mine coins and minerals. Right? Pause there real quick. Most of these games, guys, do take a real world idea, right? And they turn it into an opportunity to earn. I think it's a really great formula. I just think that that there's going to be just like any other video games, there's going to be survivors, and those survivors are going to excel and they are going to do exceptionally well. And then you're going to have games that just absolutely just kind of miss the boat, right? And this one that I want to show you, I think I think this one is going to be successful. I really do. Check this one out, right? Let's see. I got it right here. This one's called Battle of Guardians. This is already out. You can connect your wallet and you can actually play. It says next gen blockchain multiplayer game, NFT, train, fight, earn. Okay, so check this out. If you look closely, what is Battle of Guardians? Battle of Guardians is a real-time multiplayer NFT fighting game developed on Unreal Engine, which is a big time player in the space, and built on the Solana network. Players engage in fierce multi-realm battles in an expansive game world. Battle of Guardians is one-on-one game where players are in constant battle to defeat other players and earn more rewards. Guys, this is literally Mortal Kombat, where this is Mortal Kombat, where you are able to earn money. Think about, I don't know how old people are in the chat, right? They've got newer Mortal Kombat games, but I'm 37 years old, and it'd be better if I was talking about Street Fighter, but I'm going to lose everybody if I start talking about Street Fighter, right? Or at least I'm going to lose a lot of people. If you could sit down and play those games like you did growing up and you could actually earn money, I can't imagine what it might be like to be a kid right now in that regard. You have gaming opportunities to play these games. And oh yeah, mom, I'll be down in a minute for dinner. I'm finishing making some money so that I can pay for a car. Is he in trouble? Is he or she in trouble for not coming down on time for dinner? I would say not. No, I think that it's just going to be a new way of the world, and it is a new way of the world. Let me go a little bit farther into this one, right? So, key features: it's got in-game currency, which you can buy right now, right? It's got a marketplace, so it's an NFT marketplace, right? I'm not sure what they mean by NFT synthesis, but you can rent. They have scholarships if you want to buy. Basically, the scholarships are kind of like, they have them in Axie Infinity, where essentially I could provide liquidity. I could basically buy a number of different fighters, and then you could essentially get a scholarship from me, and you would have to play and earn for me, essentially, because I gave you the scholarship. You get a piece of it. I get a piece of it. It actually might be something I might look into on this. I like to have passive income, and then staking, right? And so here's kind of a little picture of a few of the players right here. Let's meet the characters. Humans, starring, right? We'll do the movie guy, right? Starring Humans, Warrior of Hope. Health point 2-star, damage 2-star, intelligence 3-star. Next up, Demons, the embodiment of doom. All right, I'm done doing that. All right, but yeah, so, and then it shows you their health, their damage, their intelligence, right? So you've got the demons, and then you've got the guardians. They're the protector of the earth, right? So you've got the humans, the demons, and the guardians. Okay. And it looks like they're all fighting one-on-one. One of the cool things I want to throw out there also, and this is what you should look for when you're looking at projects. What do their investors look like? Look, guys, Pluto Digital's in here. Maven Capital's in here. Infinity Capital's in here, right? There's some big names in here. Titan Ventures is in here. Guys, there's some big names in here. Oh, OIG is in here. There's some big names in here. And so definitely take a look at that. And then also, always check out the team members. And you want to know that the people working on it are like real people, and there's not like some other, something going on here. Believe it or not, even in gaming, you could get taken to the outhouse, right? You could get rugged, if you will, even on a gaming platform. So let's finish it out with the chat. Let's see what chat's got going on. There's a lot of really cool games coming out. I think it's going to be a wave of the future that we're going to see like no other. I think that it's going to be really interesting to see what the cream that rises to the top is going to be. If you've got a thought for a game that you think is going to do really well that you've seen in blockchain gaming that you're excited about, we've talked about it a lot. We're excited about Gold Fever. That's a AAA game that's coming out. Graphics fantastic. You own mining plots. You can fight for gold. You can sell the picks and shovels. You can sell. You can rent out airplanes and plots of land and mining. It's pretty extensive if it plays out like think. And then hey, the Red Village. Which we have a couple NFTs, a couple warriors from the Red Village, and a couple blood portals. I'm excited for that. We've got the actual next drop in a couple days of the second generation of warriors coming out. That's the Red Village. We have more than 6x'd from where we started versus where we're at now as it relates to the Red Village from those NFTs that we bought. So just an idea. Let's see here. What's this real quick? Oh, so that's what you call your DCA. I'm a part of a different DCA group, but their DCA means dollar cost average. Oh, yeah. So Subgoblin Loser, check this out. So I'm going to show you real quick. Check this out. Don't call yourself a loser, by the way. I'm sure you're not. Sign up for Debate Crypto Academy, DCA, right? So it's debatecrypto.academy. The information is down below. You can check that out. But that's what that is. And we call them the DCA fam. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff there, right? Let's see here. Crypto's on sale. What are we buying? David, great question. Let's take another look here. Real quick. Let's take another look. Where are we at here? Let me update this. Looks like we're back down below 40. Let's actually pull up TradingView. This is going to be a lot better. But Bitcoin, man, Ethereum's down below 3. Let me pull up actually TradingView instead of pulling Coin Market Cap. Let me pull TradingView. TradingView is going to give me a lot better look at what I want to look at here. Plus, with TradingView, and just as a reminder, we're giving away a year of Market Cipher. So, all right, TradingView. Yep, still getting dumped on. Just under 40K right now. Bitcoin. Let's look at the hourly. Let's go over to the hourly. Got a little bit of movement, at least in the right direction. Let's check out the 15-minute chart. Kind of back and forth, right? We have hopefully a bullish engulfing candle forming there, but hey, that's a 15-minute chart. I don't really like to look at that. Let's take a look at my girl, ETH, right? ETH USD. Come on, baby. Right here on Coinbase. Ugh. You know what? It looks exactly like freaking Bitcoin. What a surprise, right? Let's take a look at the hourly over here. Yeah, same thing, guys. Bitcoin and ETH tied two tied at the hip. They're like conjoined twins. Hey, is what it is. I mean, literally, these charts look almost exactly the same, and that's just the money flow for those of you that don't that for those of you that are wondering. So you're asking what's on sale. I actually currently right now, my answer is that I'm not buying anything. I'm waiting to see what happens here, right? I'm waiting to see if we close below 40. I'm waiting to see what happens, whether I get liquidated out of this position in ETH. But yeah, have no fear, guys. Long term, we are winning, right? We are going to win. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of encouragement tonight. I know it's scary. This is crypto. Welcome. Welcome. So, Crypto fam, thank you guys very much for all your support. Listen, I love each and every one of you. I appreciate that you guys are here, and I see a lot of the same people again and again and again. We're going to start doing something. I want to throw this out there real quick. We're going to start giving away some random gifts for those of you that share the stream. We're really trying to grow. And I think that because we see so many of the same people and involved in the chat and just all of you awesome individuals, we feel like you must think that we have something to offer if you're around, right? If you're in the Debate Crypto Academy, if you're just here for the live stream, right? I don't think anybody's here to like rub my back and Miguel's back and tell us that, that we're great just to be nice. I think you guys see value. And so I think what we're going to do, we haven't figured out exactly, but I think moving forward, we're going to start awarding just randomly. We're going to randomly do it. Basically having you guys either share this out on Twitter or some of the other social media platforms, and then we're just going to randomly pull somebody because we really do want to grow, and it does take more than just us talking about our own show to grow, because of course we're going to talk good about our own show, right? So with that being said, Crypto fam, I love each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed evening. You guys, each and every one of you are just awesome. Thank you guys for bearing with me, tonight and last night. I think Miguel will be back this weekend. We shall see. I think Miguel has a couple things he wanted to go over with you guys. Nothing to fear. It's all good stuff. Good stuff there. He just had some personal stuff going on. And yeah, Crypto fam, I love you guys. Until next time, hodl like it's hot.